Welcome to a productive study day in my life. I began this morning by working on some schoolwork that I needed to do. It was my first day that I had at home to myself in a really long time, and so I had a lot of work just building up that I needed to work on, and thankfully, this was a very productive day. It needed to be.
Every 2 weeks we have to do these 4-part critical analyses of the field, and I am over it. I really am. I don't want to finish this, but I really don't want to come back to it later today, so I'm just finishing it now.
After finishing all of my schoolwork for the week, I then ate some breakfast and studied for the English Content Knowledge Praxis Test, which I will have to take in November to get my licensure to teach 4th through 12th grade English. I picked up this book by Vari McFarland, and I have to say I'm struggling to get through it, but here I was reading that. And then I went and started working on some academic reading that I'm doing for fun, reading some environmental criticism by Lawrence Buell. I've gotten back into piano lessons, so here I am practicing my scales. I also practiced a bunch of other pieces as well.
Alright, meeting has been complete. Honestly, it was kind of weird because at the beginning of the meeting, the guy, this was for my student teaching placement, by the way, the guy was like, honestly, seeing your student profile raises a lot of red flags for me. And I was like, wait, what? Turns out he just didn't have a lot of information or understanding of how much I actually, number one, am in schools this very semester, and number two, have been in schools in the past. And so he was like, just a little bit nervous, but thankfully I clarified a lot of things for him, and he seemed like more confident in me, I guess. But this is something that I've just noticed as a non-traditional student in like lots of different settings. In terms of my academic background, like when I got my master's in English, I didn't have an English major, or I tried to do a double major in a field in which no one ever double majors, BFA music theater. People love to doubt you and call you a red flag if you're doing something that's like slightly different from the norm, and they place all of their worries on you, and it's a little bit frustrating sometimes because I'm like, if he would have just looked at my resume, number one, he would have seen all the school experience I have, but he also would have seen that I've never graduated with less than a 4.0. Like, I know what I'm doing. I work hard to maintain relationships with people. Like, I'm capable of student teaching. But yeah, it's just a lot of proving people wrong when you choose to do a path that's even slightly different from the norm. And that's kind of interesting. So I was just doing my run. I was feeling fine, and then like literally I didn't trip. Nothing happened. My left foot just like randomly seized up and like felt like the need to crack, and I've gotten it to like I've gotten some things to crack along there, but it still feels really stiff. I don't know if I just happened to slightly step on it wrong, but like I was already nervous about this race because I've been having reoccurring quad pain, and then like I had my small procedures, so I was off. Many things have just disrupted the tail end of this training, and now to have another thing is just really frustrating, especially because I have no idea how it happened. Like, I didn't run weird or anything. It's just like a strange little strain. I hope it just goes away as miraculously as it came on. But anyway, I'm gonna stretch. The good thing is, like, my quad didn't really hurt that bad while running. My toe felt okay. That was what I had surgery on. Very minor procedure. And yeah, now I have this weird thing on my left foot. I'm just so like frustrated.
Here I was being a real adult and trying to figure out how to change my license and registration from Virginia back to Wisconsin. And I ended the day's productivity with a meeting for a nonprofit that I'm working on starting.